Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Allie if you are new, and I am a mom to 3. I love giving moms and other women motivation to clean their houses and just keep their home as homemakers. And so I hope that this video serves that purpose today. Today is my very first official cleaning video in our new house. I did a Christmas clean and decorate with me last week, so if you missed that video, go back and watch that when you're done with this one. But this is my first official, strictly dedicated to cleaning video, and it's a whole house clean with me. So we're going to be cleaning pretty much my entire house. My house is massive, and so I won't be cleaning every little square inch of it, but we will go through many other rooms and clean up. Like I said, I'm a mom of 3, and so a lot of my time consists of tidying. And so that is what I'm going to start with first. In the kitchen, I'm just going to clean off all of the countertops, put away things that don't belong here. Our counters are catch-alls for a lot of things, and I don't love that. Clutter actually kind of stresses me out a little bit. Actually, a lot, if I'm being completely honest. It makes me grumpy, it makes me anxious, and so I have actually started talking about this on Instagram, but I am going to start decluttering my house, and I will definitely be doing it along with y'all and videoing it and just taking you along here on YouTube and on Instagram. But I am going to go through my house and just get rid of things that don't need to be there. Anything that can make a mess and makes a mess over and over again is going to go, because that doesn't serve anybody in our family. And so toys are going to be done tomorrow actually, and I'll do a video on that. Seeing myself put these kids' cups in the drawer reminds me of a conversation that I had with 2 of my friends, and one of them was telling us that they knew of some people that had all of these kids' cups, and they would just get left all over the house, and they would find them and they would be full of old rotten milk, and it was just, they didn't need that many cups for their kids. And I was silent the entire conversation because in the back of my mind I was thinking, that's me you're talking about. And it totally wasn't, because she's actually never been to my house. But I have way too many kids' cups, and the same thing happens to us. We never know where any of them are. They get left all over the house. Sometimes we find them in the car and they're stinky. But what if we just had one kids' cup for each kid, and that way we're forced to never lose it, and we're forced to clean it out, and we don't have 10 million kids' cups all over my house. So that's something that I'm going to become very mindful of, not just with the kids' cups, but with all of our stuff. Why do we have 5 million of the same thing when we really just need 1 to serve its purpose, 2 if it becomes helpful to have 2. But another example is today, we just put new doorknobs on all of our doors. You may see some in this video. I'm not sure when in regards to this video we were installing them, but they each came with a key, and I was finding those keys all over my house, and so I got rid of all of them except for 1 downstairs, 1 upstairs, 1 in the basement. We just need 1 in each location. We really only probably need 1, but I did keep a couple just in case. But that was another thing that I was like, we don't need all of these things. So I got rid of what we didn't need. I am vacuuming my floors with my new-ish Shark Stratos vacuum. This is a corded vacuum, and I talked about it in my last video, but it is so good for carpets. I have never owned a corded vacuum, and so I didn't really understand the power difference between one with a cord and a cordless. But with a cord, they are so much more powerful, and so I love this for our rugs and for our carpet upstairs. However, I don't use this all over my house because it is quite heavy and the cord is kind of annoying. So when I'm doing every other area of my house, I use my LG stick vacuum, which I've had for years and I absolutely love it. I'll link both of these vacuums in the description box if y'all want to check them out. But if I had to pick one vacuum, I would pick the corded vacuum, the Shark Stratos, because it is just so powerful. So as you can see, this is our laundry room, but it is also, unfortunately, the door that most people come in when they are visiting. It's the door we use as our front door, and so it is actually quite unattractive. The lighting's really good in here, so it doesn't show it off quite as true to what it really looks like, but I would love to tackle this room next, either the kitchen or this room. But I have some amazing visions for what this room could be. It would be this beautiful entryway, mudroom type. It still is going to have the laundry machines in here, but I want to take the sink out. I want to put in some built-in so that I can hide everything that needs to be in here, but it's still beautiful when guests walk in. Because this is such a high traffic area, I like to keep my washing machines and pretty much everything in here wiped down, dusted down, so that it's not disgusting. Otherwise it would be. I'm using my Thieves all-purpose cleaner here, but I would love for some suggestions for other brands of truly non-toxic all-purpose cleaners. It's not that I'm not using Young Living anymore. I know that a million people are going to ask that, but I just am interested in branching out. I've used Young Living Thieves Cleaner for so long, and I'd love to try some other options. I do use Young Living still every single day. Love the oils, love the laundry detergent, as you saw. I love so many of their products, but I just think it's fun to try new things, and I'm ready. So this is our playroom currently, but tomorrow I have big plans for coming in here and very strictly, I guess ruthlessly is the word I'm looking for, decluttering the kids' toys. This is a horrible system for our family. If it was just me dealing with the toys and putting them away, I would be able to organize everything back into their appropriate bins. But since I am not doing that, and I definitely want my kids to be able to clean up their own toys, especially at the ages that they're at, this system's just not working for us. As you can see, I'm just throwing everything back in random buckets because it's too far gone and I just needed to get it cleaned up. So tomorrow I'm going to come in here and I'm going to get rid of pretty much every toy that's in here, whether I pack it away for my grandkids later or, try a rotation system. I'm not sure what this is going to look like for us, but this storage cubby system is not going to stay in this room anymore. I want this room to be a lovely sitting room, my kids just don't play in here. It's at a great location in our house, but the kids just don't come in here to play. And so I might as well just make it a pretty sitting room for when we have company and the kids can play with the toys in their room. What I really want to do is just keep sets of things and do kind of like a toy rotation, or I would like to maybe just put all of their toys up somewhere, and if they want to play with something, they can ask me for it. They can play with their set to their heart's content. If they want to move on to either stop playing with toys or pick out a different toy, they have to clean up that set completely, put the lid on it, hand it back to me, and I can put it up for them, or I can get them out a new toy. But I think that for the sake of our family sanity, especially mine, I think that this is going to be really good for all of us to have less toys, less options for my kids so they don't get overwhelmed or just don't end up playing with stuff. And it's less stress for me because I don't have to visually look at toys all over the place all of the time. And so I am so excited for tomorrow. And I, of course, will be taking you all along with me. We vacuum pretty much every single day between our kids with crumbs and the dirt they track in from outside. We live out in the country now, and so, dirt just kind of blows in through the doors. It comes with the territory. We have a cat, but fortunately she doesn't shed pretty much at all, at least not that I noticed, and I'm so grateful for that. But our golden retriever, Bailey, we love her so much, but she sheds all the time, so much shedding, and I've heard it called golden glitter, so I'm going to refer to it from now on as golden glitter, not dog hair. But yeah, we have to vacuum pretty much every single day because of that. All right, so these stairs it's probably the same in everybody's house, but we just put stuff here that needs to go upstairs, but we're not ready to go upstairs yet, so we just sit it there and hope that somebody who's going upstairs will happen to grab it on their way up. However, that rarely ever happens. So I would like a solution for this. I think I'm going to put a couple baskets here. It's either junk just sitting here or baskets neatly organized sitting here. And so maybe I could have a couple baskets, one for Oakley, one for Emmy, and they just know they have to grab the contents of the basket on their way up the stairs if they see something in their basket. So I think that might be kind of a cool solution for this and also take a little bit off my plate. As you can see, I am using that Shark Stratos vacuum again to vacuum the stairs this time. I just put this pet hair attachment onto the end of the hose, and I also use the same attachment to vacuum my couches. It works so great. The only thing you have to do is carry the vacuum up the stairs with you. And the suction is so strong on this vacuum that the hose kind of gets tight and tends to pull the vacuum over with you. But honestly, to me, it's just so worth it because this little attachment gets into every nook and cranny. There's so many attachments that come with this vacuum. This video is not sponsored by them at all. I just really genuinely love this vacuum and I get excited about these things. It's adult things to get excited about vacuum cleaners. This is our master bedroom, and as you can see, I have not done a thing to it. This is all of the decor that came from our last house, and I had gone a coastal theme. I actually did a video on it, and I do think it turned out beautiful and lovely, but I think that in this farmhouse, I'm going to go a different style. I feel a little weird having coastal decor in the middle of the country. We live in Virginia, and I don't know, I would like to go just a cozy style. That's the style that I am drawn to anyways, and so I think that this house would really be perfect to kind of go that cozy, warm, not necessarily cottage, but kind of cottage style. I don't know, we'll have to see what I come up with. Modern cottage, is that a thing? All right, I'm back in my kitchen now because The light is so crazy in this kitchen. The afternoon sun comes straight into the kitchen and it is blinding. I need to put up some curtains and I got to figure out how to do that. But I had to stop filming earlier today when I was trying to clean the kitchen because the lighting, as you can see, like you can kind of see the sun a little bit. It just gets so blinding I couldn't even film in here anymore. So I stopped doing the kitchen, went and cleaned the rest of the house, and now I'm back in the kitchen wiping down the counters, and I'll put the dishes away in the dishwasher as well. I'm using Barkeeper's Friend Stovetop Cleaner to clean the stove and a Scrub Daddy sponge. Have y'all discovered Scrub Daddy sponges yet? They have been around for forever, but they are my favorite sponges. I use them for a lot of my cleaning, but especially doing the dishes. They never stink and they hold up super, super great. So I love me a good Scrub Daddy sponge. Another cool use for the Barkeeper's stovetop cleaner is something that my aunt told me about, and she said that when your dinnerware, so your plates and your bowls, get those scratches on them, if you use this cleaner, it takes the scratches off of them, like those dark, I guess it's like metal spoon lines. So I haven't tried that yet, but I am definitely going to try that, and I'll report back and see how it works. This is kind of sad seeing me load up my dishwasher because currently our dishwasher is broken. We were working on our half bath, Andrew was actually, and he went down to the basement to flip on the breaker switch or flip it off. And he went upstairs, put a light on, I think is what he was doing, and then he came back downstairs to flip the breaker back on, and ceiling tiles were soaking wet and splattered all over the floor. They had fallen. And so after some investigating, we figured out that it was the dishwasher and like a pipe or something is leaking. And so we still have not gotten it fixed because we've had sickness. We have been out of town, and Andrew is going to pull out the dishwasher and see if he can fix it himself. I'm praying he can, but we have been without a dishwasher, which has been interesting when you heavily depend on one. There are totally worse problems that you can have, and it's actually not been too bad at all. So that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you all for hanging out with me today and cleaning my house. I hope that you are able to clean your house along with me. I have so many videos coming up that I'm so excited to bring y'all along with. More home renovations, cleaning, cooking for sure. So make sure you're subscribed so you won't miss a video. You can also follow me on Instagram at Allie_Gooch. And I think that's it. I love y'all so much. I hope you have the best day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.